Get out of here. Down. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, friends. In any event, we're live as can be. We're singing the blues. We got to tell y'all all the good news. The good news is Miami's happening soon. That was my lame effort at rapping, but you know what?
It was so good.
A for effort.
Loved it.
Right? A for effort.
Yeah.
But here's the real deal. What's going on?
8 days is Miami, November 2nd and 3rd.
Miami live, November 2nd and 3rd. Erica, myself, and dozens of entrepreneurs, many of whom are bringing their significant other.
Yes.
And we want to encourage you to bring your significant other and learn exactly where to invest, how to invest, meet the community, dozens of entrepreneurs that are growth-minded just like you, invested in this space, looking to grow, looking to expand, looking to monetize this opportunity that I've described as perhaps one of the best, if not the best, single best risk-adjusted returns in my entire investment career. It's changed my life, it's changed my kids' life, it's changed Erica's life. And there's Nyla's world. Good evening to you too. Hey Matthew, how are you? So the point is this: if you're on the fence, if you've debated, if you've delayed, and you're contemplating coming to Miami, the time to act is now.
Now.
Act now or forever hold your words or whatever. My hair is in my way here.
Oh.
Friends, we're here in Kauai and it's absolutely gorgeous. We just went to hot yoga where Erica was.
Yeah, that's what you're seeing.
Yeah, this is post-hot yoga.
No disrespect.
Yeah, but we wanted to go live because we do realize that there's some individuals whose lives could change for the better, who could be encouraged with the right content and knowledge and education to take steps that would normally be outside their comfort zone, but that's how you grow, right? Erica likes to say it's called growing pains, not growing, pleasure? Right? So
Growing pains, not growing pleasure.
Our goal for you and all the other attendees in Miami is to give you the safety net underneath you through explaining to you exactly where the opportunities are, how to find them, how to quantify them, how to analyze them, right? So you have certainty and you have confidence and conviction in what it is that you're doing. And then we want to include dozens of entrepreneurs from all over the world as your new friends, your new tribe, people that are going through the same sort of growth phase as you. Maybe they're partners, maybe they're investors, maybe they manage your investments. There's so many different people from all walks of life at all different stages that your tribe, your family is there waiting for you. And then the missing ingredient has been financing, but with our gold sponsor, Host Financial, Adam will be there. He will be presenting. He will be walking through the opportunity set and how they fund short-term rentals, which is really amazing. It's the missing piece. We can grow much faster today than we could even just yesterday. And so we wanted to bring everybody together at the same time in the same place to really facilitate this massive transformation and growth, because the opportunity justifies it, right? We're not talking about mediocre returns and we're talking about very fast. We're in the sort of liftoff phase of a very disruptive upswing, a very disruptive technology and the democratization of people being able to be in the hospitality business. And so we don't want to do it the same way as all of our competitors and the people on our block. We want to do things differently. We want to do things better. We want to have outsized returns. We want to grow more quickly, and then we want to monetize this thing while it's available, and then ultimately exit when the time is right, or continue to run it and monetize it. But if you don't know how to do this, and it doesn't make a lot of sense right now, then that should be your warning, your little bell going off that says, I need a little bit of help, and I want to get that help, and I'm going to invest in myself, and I will take 2 days and fly down to Miami, and I will meet these individuals, and I will speak with Adam, and I'll meet Richard and Erica, and I'm open to the idea that my life will be significantly better as a result of this knowledge and taking action at this point in time, right? That's the goal. I think we need to go inside because I can't see the comments. I see them. It's so hot and sunny here. Before I do that, I'm going to turn the camera around and just share with friends what we wake up to every morning here. This was the morning in Kauai. You can just see how absolutely beautiful. You want to open the door and maybe we'll go inside the Airbnb? I don't know, here's the key. I think it's not even locked. So, in any event, now let's go inside and see if there's some comments or some questions. Again, Miami Live is closing down in the next couple of hours. I think it's 4 or 5 hours away. And I would love to answer any questions. If anybody's on the fence, we really want you to take action now. There's a couple of seats left, and they have no reason for them to not include you and yours, right? Bring your business partner down, bring your spouse, bring your child, whoever helps you operate your business. Let's grow together. So let me see if I can figure out where the questions are. All right, we've got Abner. Hey, Abner, how are you? Nyla, hello. Matthew, sounds great, awesome. I set up an outfit and designed Airbnbs. Now you want to invest. Okay, well, Nyla, come see us in Miami. You have a few hours to buy your ticket. Boy, I got to tell you, given the amount of effort we did in hot yoga, I think we look pretty good. But we do look like we just came out of hot yoga. And there's a reason for that, because we did, in fact, do that, right?
Right.
So does anybody have any other questions? A couple things we should point out about the Miami Live event. South Beach, Beachcomber, great community, great food and menu that Erica has designed and devised, consistent with our why and our culture that we want to provide for short-term rental universities. So it's going to be healthy and delicious, and we should speak about that change. It's going to hold us accountable to go public on Facebook and on YouTube about this new change that we just did. So we'll circle back to that. But Erica's done a wonderful job with the whole event and the venue and the food and the planning. And so I thank you very much for that, sweetheart. You're the best. But we also have Tony Robbins' personal photographers coming from Malaysia to photograph the event and capture all the moments in time and all of that.
They went from Hawaii, where we were in relationship.
We were at the Tony Robbins Ultimate Relationship on the island of Maui, which is why we're in Hawaii.
Right.
So the photographers went from
Malaysia. Now they're coming back to Miami.
Right. They're going to be there in Miami for us, capturing everything, which is just so amazing. But they had a really great idea, and we just need to put it out there.
Don't worry, Charles is still coming.
Charles is doing the video. They're doing the photography. Two different things. Video, photography. Video, photography. So the point is this, though. They had an idea, and it sort of set off a light bulb. I've done this at another conference of mine, so I know it works really well. They thought it'd be a really good idea to take photos of the attendees for headshots. So some of you will want headshots for your Airbnb or your, LinkedIn profile, or maybe your own website, or, your Tinder profile, whatever it is. Listen, some people don't have a significant other or a spouse and they want a relationship.
Totally get it.
Put your that's what you would do, right? Like if you were looking to attract a mate, you would put your best photo forward, not your worst. But how many of us are really thinking about what our profile picture is on our Airbnb hosting, on our VRBO page, on our own website, on our own LinkedIn? And by the way, it's the kind of thing you need to update consistently, right? So my last photo, which is time to be updated, is probably 3-4 years old. Yep. My hair was on its way to being longer. It's a different person, different state. I look different today, and so it's time to update my photo. And so they had a really great idea that it would be helpful for hosts to take headshots. So again, we're just trying to enable your growth and bringing everything to you. Now you have to get on the airplane or drive to Miami, but once you're there, you'll have the content, the framework, the methodology, the exact details on how to identify great opportunities that you can monetize, cash engine-like returns to fund your self-reliance and then your financial freedom. And you can do with that financial freedom whatever it is that you'd like to do. You can continue in your job. You could quit your job. You could take on, something in the community if you wanted to be an activist for your community or your church or anything like that. Like, it doesn't really matter what your why is. We won't help you with that necessarily unless you ask for help, but we will help fund the financial freedom that enables you to have that time to do, pursue your own passions, your own hobbies, your own friends and family, whatever it is that you want to do. So we've got the knowledge, we've got the community, dozens of like-minded entrepreneurs from all over the world.
They're so incredibly positive. Every interaction I've had with
reason.
Yeah, with the new attendees, whether they're new attendees or alumni from, Nashville, it's just, I'm so excited. Like, they've lit a fire in me. I'm so excited for Miami because, people are just on fire.
With reason. It's going to be hot, hot, hot. So we've got the knowledge.
Yes.
We've got the community. Our gold sponsor, Host Financial, Adam will be there. He will be presenting about how they underwrite loans for the short-term rental community in particular, which is really a new development and really exciting. And I've taken personal advantage of it, and I continue to. That's going to fuel. Now I have the capital to take advantage of my community and my ideas, whereas before I could have all the ideas in the world and the community, but without the capital, it reduces my rate of growth. So the opportunity now to have content and knowledge and clarity with a network of people and the capital, like that's the missing ingredient. So we're off to the races, friends. So the people in Miami will be growing at the same rate, if not more, than the people that attended Nashville, and their lives have already changed. A significant portion of those people are returning from Nashville to Miami because it was such a worthwhile investment of their time and money, and they want more and they want to continue growing. And so that's super exciting. And then there'll be all the new people that are coming. I can't wait to meet them all individually and learn more about what it is that they're, attempting to accomplish, and then giving it to them, giving them the keys so that they can actually go do all of that is really rewarding. And it's inspired Erica and I. And now here's the discussion that has transpired since we were in Maui at the Ultimate Relationship Conference. We spent a full week investing in ourselves individually and collectively in our relationship. And so we're big proponents and advocates of self-development and self-growth and extinguishing limiting beliefs and really living our best selves. And so one of the areas that I think we're doing a good job but not a great job, there's room for improvement, is in our own physical fitness, specifically as it comes to nutrition and diet. I've been subscribing to, I think, what's like the best scientific and medical information, which is to reduce things like red meat and try and find lean proteins and so on. And so I eat more chicken than I do red meat, and I eat egg whites as opposed to yolks and things like, whatever I can. But when we were in Maui, we met somebody who shared with us on Netflix, there's a movie called Game Changers. And we watched that last night, and it was so compelling about the benefits of plant food, basically becoming a vegan, which is going to be a huge challenge, right? Like, believe you me, if you look through our Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and all, like, we like going to In-N-Out occasionally, not every day, but occasionally. I like going to a good, I like going to a good steakhouse. I love sashimi. So there's a lot of things that I love in this new lean protein, and I'm going to have to learn to love some of these other alternatives even more. But it's so clear and compelling as far as the health benefits. And so I kind of came back to what my aha moment was. This is the ultimate expression of self-love, right? I mean, I stopped drinking about 12, 13 years ago. I didn't have a hard time once I decided to quit. Deciding to quit provided challenges, but once I decided to quit, I just stopped, and I never have had a drink since. I hope I have the strength and fortitude to do similar with cutting all animal-based protein out of my diet, but I don't know. Or maybe maybe I'll figure out some way to have some moderation in there, do it like once a month, have something. I'm not very good at moderation. I'm like, go! Full tilt. Either I'm on or I'm off. So for now, we're going off, and so much so, this is kind of crazy, but we did it. We bought yogurt yesterday at the supermarket, Greek yogurt, high-protein yogurt with some granola and some fresh fruit. And then after watching this video last night, I can't believe we did this, but we actually went back to the grocery store, returned the yogurt because it has dairy, and instead bought soy milk, and that's how we had our breakfast. So like, we got started and we're in. Wish us good luck, friends. I mean, I think this is going to be a major, major challenge, but it's so clear and compelling. Watch Game Changers, that this is the right thing to do for me and my heart and me personally and for Erica. It's a gift for Erica. It's a gift for my children. It's a gift for me. And so like, that's pretty strong alignment of interests. But an In-N-Out burger and some sashimi sounds pretty good too. So point is this: we're growing, we're stretching. We're not just sitting at a podium expressing to you how you should grow. We're undertaking challenges every single day, as we did at the relationship event for a week. Just, can we go deeper? Can we get closer? Can we overcome self-limiting beliefs, whether it be fear, hurt, pain, commitment, whatever? We're working on that. And then that led to nutrition and what can we do better there? And then, you start stacking all of these things, and then life is just marvelous and happens for you. It's no longer like a grind. It's no longer something that you have to get up and excite yourself and motivate yourself. You just make your own forge your own path, forge your own destiny, manifest it all. We want to share all of this with you in Miami, but if you want to be there, you literally have to act now, right? Like no more bullshit. Like the time is now. It's time to get up and, get off the couch and go to the computer or pull out your credit card. If this sounds like something you want to do, then take action. You won't regret it. Don't forget there's a money back guarantee. So like if you're on the fence and you're not really sure, you have nothing to risk. So there's a money back guarantee. No one's ever exercised it. We give the money back guarantee because we're confident that the value that you receive is going to change your life and it far exceeds the cost of the ticket. That's why we give the money back guarantee. It's not like a scam to get you to sign up for something and we have some line item for like, well, we expect this many returns or refunds, right? That's not the point.
No.
All right. I'm going to see if there's any more questions here. Hey, Richard, keep up the good work. The videos are very informative. Thank you, Nicholas. All right. So, friends, we have some content, speaking of videos, that we want to go film while we're here in Hawaii. Content, knowledge, community, loans, capital, get to Miami. Thank you. That's it, Nyla. I hope to see you there.
Yes. Yes.
Does anybody have any specific questions about Miami or for Erica or for myself before we say mahalo and go get our Hawaiian content filming game on?
So I have a question.
Go for it.
So I'm curious, Nyla, like what are your reservations? I mean, why are you, it just sounds like you're the perfect example of an attendee. I mean, because what I've really found is that it's such a positive, enthusiastic group of people that are coming together, from people that have yet to buy their first, short-term rental, but they want to be the best prepared so that they do it correctly, to people that have multiple, Airbnbs or short-term rentals that are quite successful, but want to kind of raise their, raise their game, do it better, make it so that it is, kind of their single source of income, or, so on and so forth.
Right.
But
can't get to Miami. I operate 20 Airbnbs in the Philippines. One day get to meet you. Absolutely, my friend. Nicholas, look, I understand it. You're in the Philippines. It's a long way to go.
Right. Right. So, but I mean, I would love to know, this is an opportunity. If you are interested or you do have reservations, I'm just curious what those may be. And,
Director of Property Management background and now into Airbnbs. You love it. Okay. That's, get it. That makes sense. That's a good, she wants you, Nyla.
I do.
Right?
I do.
She's coming to get you. She'll find you.
That's right. Just get to Miami and we'll take the best care of you.
There you go.
It'll be amazing. It'll be super awesome. I'm so excited for it. And I'm really, really interested to, see how I feel after this kind of new, change in diet. And
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, I really have no doubt.
I wish you the strength and fortitude to stay on track, because it'll help me stay on track.
Well, I love that we're doing it together, right?
Right.
Which is why I think,
bringing the spouse or significant other, right?
Exactly. When you do it together, when you're in alignment, when you have like a sole focus, it just... 2
years, no meat, no dairy. Amazing. Oh
my God.
Yeah. So
listen, you get to my... I want to see you there.
I'm speaking off the record, off the cuff. I'm far from an expert. I am diet conscious and I'm fitness oriented, and I love being outdoors and healthy and fit and active and so on.
In this area.
And being outdoors and all that?
Diet and food.
Oh, well, anyway, we're working on it together, which is sort of the point. But what I will say is, watching Game Changers last night, the evidence is really compelling. I mean, you had a group of firefighters in the video, and you should watch it, Game Changers on Netflix, that went animal-free, basically a vegan diet for 1 week. They did their blood work before, then they only took 1 week off. So we're not talking about decades of study. 1 week off, and in some instances, people's cholesterol, firemen's cholesterol, dropped over 100 points in 1 week. Now,
Seriously.
as soon as they go back to their normal diet, the cholesterol goes back up and the arteries are getting clogged and so on and so forth. But for me, that's so compelling and exciting. And I don't have, thankfully, a history of heart conditions, although my father did, suffer a stroke when he was probably in his late 70s. And I'd like to avoid that. But beyond that, I think, I'd love to live healthy and happy and an active life to at least be 100 or even more. And I don't want it to be limited in what I can do or need, wheelchairs or crutches or canes. I mean, my natural activities and the risks that I take, skiing and kite surfing and hiking and all these other biking and all these things are risky enough. But when I feed myself the nutrition, the fuel,
Right.
I don't need to take risk unnecessarily, right? It seems like such an easy trade-off. Challenging in the mind, though. Easy, like in knowledge. Like I know exactly what to do. But the execution's really hard. And that's the same thing with short-term rentals. You think you know exactly what to do, but there might be a better way. And then we give you the community to help you along the way. And then we fund you by feeding you the right capital so that you can actually grow. So there's an analogy. How about that on the fly?
I like it.
There you go.
I like
All right,
it.
friends, listen. We're going to say goodbye. We have a lot of things to do. Win, 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 totally. We have a lot of things going on. We just wish you all the best. We hope a couple of you take the last few seats in Miami. Go ahead and buy them. I just realized I have to put the link in here. I didn't even do that. But, that's not my expertise.
Right.
I've got a team of people working on all that. But we did want to go live, notify you personally, welcome you, invite you, encourage you, motivate you, champion you, support you, grow you, invest in yourself. We just want you to take that little step over the line and come see us, hang out with us, and judge for yourself how big you want to go and how fast you want to go, because we can enable all of that. Right? I mean, the people that
There's
attended
no one
Nashville,
better.
the people that were in Nashville, hey, Jose, no problem. John, it's my pleasure. The people that were in Nashville, every single one of them are doing bigger things, better things, doing it, faster, They've reduced their self-limiting beliefs. They know that they're onto something big and grand. They've got a great community and a great friendship with the people that were in Nashville. Many of them are coming back. But their life has changed forever, which is just so gratifying for us, right?
Seriously.
Like our life as a result of Nashville has changed significantly because
Oh
of
my
the
gosh.
inspiration that we've received from helping others and the desire to do even more of that. From a financial perspective, the ticket sales, it's not changing our lives in the least, but it is really encouraging us that you guys are taking action and you're growing, and we love, it's kind of like my kids. I'm not there studying and helping them with their homework and the tests and so on, but as I see them strive and grow and achieve more and do better and bigger things, I receive a ton of satisfaction and pride, and I just want to enable and encourage that and touch as many lives as humanly possible for as long as possible. So my heart healthy fitness and diet and so on that I said was a gift for me and a gift for Erica and a gift for my children is also a gift for our community, because I'd like to do this forever,
Right.
in perpetuity, right?
Right. And I mean, I guess kind of the illustration that I related to is that I I can go to the gym and I can get on the treadmill. I mean, I did that at our last hotel. Like, went to the gym, got on the treadmill, worked out, worked out a sweat. It was, and I got there. I did the work. However, if you have to invest in a class or invest in a personal trainer or invest in, a membership, how much more? Like, the likelihood, first of all, I work out harder. I burn more calories. I get my heart rate up because there's somebody there that's coaching me who is far more experienced and knowledgeable than I am. But also somebody that's holding me accountable, somebody that I want to show up for, somebody that I'm learning from. And so it makes me that much better, that much stronger, that much healthier.
And it's a positive reinforcement cycle, right?
Absolutely.
Because as you show up healthier and a better example of what other people want,
Right.
they're aspiring to be you and you're aspiring to be the other person. And so like this
Right.
whole sense of community and relationships,
Totally.
if you're going at this alone, that's a mistake. Find somebody, whether you come to Miami or not,
Right.
bring in a business partner, bring in your spouse, bring in your boyfriend, bring in your girlfriend. It's kind of like Erica and I, she didn't have this background, so she's a perfect example. 6-7 months ago, she had maybe stayed in an Airbnb or booked an Airbnb.
Right.
Now she's, actively involved in Airbnb purchasing, design, decor, decorating, and short-term rental university, The Channel, and hosting things on Airbnb. So just because somebody else doesn't have a lot of experience is not a
Totally.
reason to not include them. And I can tell you this, I'm human, she's human, we're all human. There are points in time with STRU, with my Airbnb, with my kids, with my health, with my fitness. There's all sorts of, daily challenges or disappointments, but it's how you overcome them and how you react and how you continue to persevere and charge ahead in that adversity that gets you stronger and better and faster. And there's nothing better than a partner to pull you when you need that pull. And it's so gratifying when they need the pull that you pull them along, right? So just make the move, join the community, bring your significant other, invite somebody. Heck, if you don't have a significant other, go find a date between now and Miami and bring them. And that's a little excessive, but it could happen. Now that I've planted the seed, it might manifest. Somebody, and by the way, that happened at the relationship event. People went there single, and they met some people. Now, they may not be their perfect soulmate, and they may not end up getting, married and be together, but they're out there and they're trying, right? That's
They're
what it takes.
manifesting it, right?
Exactly.
They're putting forth the energy, and so to that point, you could come to Miami alone and walk away with a business partnership or someone to...
Or multiple.
Right. I mean, that happened. That happened in Nashville, and it's still happening, and some of those people are coming to Miami. It is definitely not, out of the realm of possibility. I mean, that's part of what it's all about.
I'm going to say goodbye. We have to continue. We have things that we need to film while the daylight is on, and for those of you that are... The daylight is on.
The daylight is on here.
The daylight is on, I don't know. In any event, I think we've said all the words of encouragement. I think at this point it's a very personal decision. If you're meant to be there, you'll raise your hand and you'll grow alongside with us. If you're not meant to be there or you can't make it, we totally understand. We appreciate your continued support. We'd love to meet you at some point, somewhere along the line on your journey. But we'd love your journey to be faster and more successful and less risky and less, challenging than it needs to be, right? So be there or be square, friends, November 2nd and 3rd, Miami. There's a heart, maybe some more thumbs up from the community. See you there, friends.
Bye, guys.
Arrivederci. Now, how do I end this? It's always a challenge, Guys, somebody, there we go. Nope, that's not it either. See, they don't want you to end it. Come to Asia. Gerald, I'd love to go to Asia. We were just there.
Right.
All right, I think if we click this. Bye-bye, November 2nd and 3rd. No, stop streaming. Bye.